Hey guys, I'm coming at you today with another video. Today's topic is I did not think I would be one of those people who collect DVDs, Blu-rays, and 4K. It's the digital age. Everything is on streaming nowadays. Um, Whenever I first got a Fire Stick and I signed up for like HBO, and the first streaming service I really started paying for was like Amazon Prime. Just because, I had the Fire Stick and there's nothing on there unless you pay for Prime. So I started paying for Prime, and there was just a ton of good movies on there. Um, I remember watching Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets, and I was just blown away by that film. I had to get it on Blu-ray. Another one was Life from 2017, which I love. I actually saw that one in theaters. It's an amazing film. It's a great sci-fi horror film. If you guys have not seen it, check out Life with Ryan Reynolds and Jake Gyllenhaal. It's an absolutely amazing film. And yeah, so after that, I started doing HBO. So I got into HBO, and obviously, like, they have all the DC stuff. And I didn't even realize like how much I was missing out with like HBO, like how much they had, like how much content they had in their library. And so I was just like, well, I have all these streaming services. Like, why would I need to like buy DVDs and Blu-rays and 4K? But after a while, there are some really good films that I figured, I'd want to have them on disc so I can just watch it on like a little bit higher quality, instead of like streaming. Sometimes with streaming, um, regardless of which carrier you have, you can get some distorted images, bad weather, whatever. Your Wi-Fi may be in and out. So anyway, it's the digital age, and I did not see myself collecting physical media. But I'm kind of glad I did, because these licenses for these streaming services don't stay around all the time. For example, on HBO, they don't have Blade Runner on there anymore, which I absolutely love that film, which it is superior to the original Blade Runner, by the way. For some people who say that Blade Runner 2049 is not as good as the original, they're wrong, because it's superior in every way. But anyway, yeah, they don't always maintain the licenses. So, one of your favorite movies will be there, and then maybe a couple years it'll be gone. Um, so I just do it for like the movies that I really like. If there's a movie I see once, I'm like, yeah, it was okay, but I don't really care to see it again. I won't buy it. But I have bought a few movies that I really did like, whether it was like in theaters I saw and I just was blown away by it. Like, um, let's see which one of these. Well, actually, none of these I saw in theaters, besides some of these, which is Resident Evil. And when we were like a lot younger, I remember my brother and my friend, we rented like a bunch of the movies from Family Video leading up to, I think it was the fifth film. Like, we rented like all four of the other ones, and then we saw like the fifth film that weekend. This was like, a few years ago. Family Video was still around. Um, so Resident Evil is fantastic. This is every single Resident Evil film, all six films. It doesn't include the reboot, which I heard sucks. Um, Jennifer Lawrence said she was the first female to star in an action film. So I don't know what she was talking about, because I've been watching Resident Evil since I was a kid. And Mia Djokovic was around way before Jennifer Lawrence. So I don't know. Maybe I'm in the Twilight Zone. Maybe this isn't real. Maybe it's a figment of my imagination. But I remember watching these movies when I was a kid. So Resident Evil obviously is a very popular franchise. So again, that's all 6 films right there on Blu-ray. It's fantastic. I love those. Um, have Annihilation here. It's just the DVD, digital, and Blu-ray. This is one that I believe was on streaming, and I actually watched this one twice. It was so good. I watched it twice, and then I bought the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. So it's got the digital code. I use Vudu most of the time. It'll be either Vudu or Movies Anywhere. Like 99% of the time, it'll be those two. So Annihilation, Natalie Portman. This is a fantastic film. Sci-fi, thriller, horror. It's absolutely fantastic. I'll do a review on that one also. And then, oh man, this one, this one right here. So this is my first Jordan Peele film. I guess if you want to count Candyman's reboot, I did watch Candyman's reboot. Jordan Peele was a producer on that one. I liked that one quite a bit, but I think this is one that he directed and wrote. So this one is absolutely fantastic. Us is just, man, so good. Intriguing. It was a new take on horror that I hadn't really seen before, and I really, really liked this film. Then we have Antlers. Antlers is a supernatural horror, which is a good film. I think this one came out back in like 2021, 2022. They had to delay it because of the pandemic and things. I never got around to seeing it in theaters, but once I watched it on streaming, I loved it. It's definitely one of the better horror films. I've always liked horror, supernatural horror, sci-fi horror. So this is really, really good. If you guys haven't seen Antlers, it stars Jesse Plemons, and it is, let's see, what's the girl's name? Can't think of it. But it's a good film. Centers around a boy, and his teacher suspects that he's keeping a supernatural creature in his house, and she starts to investigate. Really, really good film there. Antlers. And then, oh man, we talked about Mia Djokovic earlier. We got Monster Hunter. Now I believe this is based on a video game. I don't think I ever played the Monster Hunter video games back in the day. I played more like I played stuff like Dynasty Warriors and Tekken, Soul Calibur, Sonic, but never got into Monster Hunter. So this is Monster Hunter. This film is good. It's not like the best action film. You know, it's not the best monster film out there, right? You know, you have some really good monster films out there. And this one is decent. I'd give it like probably a 7 out of 10 or something like that. I'll do like a full review on it. But it's definitely fun. I like the monster designs quite a bit. They look pretty unique. The story's decent, you know, nothing too special, but yeah, that's Monster Hunter starring Mia Djokovic. So those are like my latest ones that I've got. I'll probably get some more soon. Just like a few maybe that I really like. I'm not going to turn into like a collector, I don't think, but there are quite a few good ones that I will get on a hard copy just so I can have them. Anyway, so that is the video for today, and I'll catch you guys next time.